Hello and welcome. We are now going down to ladders. I have to go subtweet of stab. There we go. What do we do now? What do we do? 3 meters? 4 meters? Land. Yes, I thought that's what I was doing. How do I land, my darling? How do I land?
Ought to bring Val with us when we leave. She might not look it, but she can be fearsome in a fight.
It says 4 meters below, so maybe it's...
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the 2 housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable.
Okay.
Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
Alright. Very much appreciated.
Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
If you have a key already, why not
Agent
unlock it?
Ibarra updated this unit's security protocols following an incident of minor exposure. This unit is currently forbidden from unlocking containers, safes, and bathrooms in use. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander.
Ah. How concerned you'd think I'd need a gadget like
An
that?
Earth Directorate agent prepares for all eventualities, including but not limited to unpremeditated murder. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie.
Okay. Whatever keeps you operational, I
An
guess.
upgraded Valerie unit will boost the team's overall level of effectiveness by an estimated 87.3%. Please be on the lookout
decent.
for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Okay. She wants me to open this thing. Auntie's acidic dematerializer. Yeah, it'll just melt the body, so that's fine.
Congratulations on your
I don't have. Oh, I need 4.
on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally.
Okay, it's
Your
going.
ability to consume.
It's not going. It wasn't going until I pressed it. Okay. Yeah, that's who I've got, so... They're not. Okay. They were already activated. I was unsure. Welcome to Paradise Island. Oh, perk points. Already! You have every 2 level ups, you gain a perk point to spend on unlocking exciting perks. Okay. Oh. So this isn't skills, this is perks? Target me over companions, fabulous. Critical hit chance. You can hack into auto mechanicals, forcing them to restart, temporarily disabling them. Reset unaware automechs by sneaking up and having enough hack skill. Oh god. They don't avail so just these ones are available. I only have 1. I mean, I don't... Oh, yeah. Let's do that. And then apply. Apply. Yes. I mean, pickpocket, obviously. You just gonna follow? Oh, it's one of those little... Ah, right. Let's ignore that and let's move on. Let's have a look. What is this? Where do you go? Down? Up. Okay. we accidentally didn't bring the robot, I assume she'll just port to us wherever we go. Oh. What the fuck are you? Ida? Important announcements. Invasion. Okay. Weird. Wasn't really anything there, but there's a little bit, I suppose. I was gonna walk straight out and it wouldn't let me, so I'm like, okay. Right. Where are we going? There. I suppose we just run. It's not weird at all. Is there an advertisement?
That ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the
I
same
thought that
for
was
the
collectibles. It's not.
Engaging hostile enemies. Emergency. Protocols ready.
Let me know when you...
Yeah, if you give me a sec just to fire, it would be fine. Shoot the other one. I don't know what their abilities are. We'll find out. Not in here, right? Nope. Okay. We're moving on. We're moving on, ladies and gents. Just forget to reload.
Company. Must be.
Whoa there, go get. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd
She the lady
usually
from
ask
the
if you were affiliated
video?
with the previous regime, but you lack the
Beginning?
bewildered gaze of a Yeseng protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
I'm a Sprat exterminator. Got an order from your supervisor.
Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line.
Because it
So
had the
I
speech
refuse
thing.
to fall for such a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance.
Just wait, sure.
We're Auntie's Choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it even, if you pull it off. Next time, try a little harder. End
It's
of
the
the
only
day,
speech check I
we'll
had.
let most anybody in. Bottom lines, all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Okay. Oh, need to watch your mechanicals. I was attacked by some drones on
Away
the way
from
in.
the landing pad?
I was
Had
going to
a
say the other
convoy
one.
out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
Can't say I did. Found evidence of battle. Didn't look good. Anyone made it, I didn't see.
Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
I am unsure. Okay. Didn't find anything like that. Not in the much habit of plundering a
Well,
corpse.
never too late to start. Plunder's plunder,
Lovely.
Auntie always says. Them protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them. There's a bounty for it.
Excellent. How might someone accept said
Bounty
bounty?
terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it.
Cool. Looking for a traitor who goes by DeVries. Any idea where I might find
As
him?
I've never heard of her, can't say I can.
Worth
Seems
a
like
shot.
Minister Milver Street knows everybody, though. Probably
Okay.
ask him. Anything else?
leave
Before
it
I
to you.
forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milver Street. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it.
Cool.
Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Okay. I should have really asked about the shop. Well, that's medicine. That's a symbol of medicine.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not the excruciating.
Can I buy medicine from you?
lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk
idea
of
what that is.
infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
Just not for her? That says leave conversation though. Amputation seems a little
Yeah,
extreme.
Doc. Is this really necessary? Kind of need my leg. You know, for getting around and such.
I don't have time to argue about this. I have other patients waiting. If you're disinclined to live,
Wow.
leave. Otherwise, we need to get you prepped for the procedure.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm
Wow.
not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer.
God damn. I can help cover some of the
A
costs.
kind, if naive offer. Unless you have thousands of bits to burn,
I ain't
any
got no money.
amount you could provide would be a drop in the tank at best. My services do not come cheaply.
This
You
is
need
a
a
mighty
favor?
big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
Maybe you need something done.
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
Damn. What's your success rate
It
been?
would be inappropriate to hazard a guess on the exact percentage, but be assured I've reduced the margin of error significantly over the years.
That's an elegant way to say you've only killed a few
I
people.
hope the air isn't too thin up there on that high moral ground you're standing on. Honestly,
Okay.
the last thing I need right now is judgment on my medical decisions. In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it.
Anything I can do to assist?
Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
Can't you make a coagulant yourself? There's a chem set right here.
I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there
Why?
anything else?
I'd like to see your medals or
My
supplies.
stimulants cost a premium, but take enough and you'll see the architect. Yeah, at least that's what I've heard.
Who's the architect? What have we got? Anti-stress infusion starter, heals 200. Extra primer port. Oh, gain an additional medical inhaler slot. That would be good, actually. What does this cost? 750. Wait. They're both 750. Jesus. Because you've got two, they're 700 apiece. Jesus Christ, that's for crafting. Trauma care may be consumed by a companion to retain you to action. Drugs consumed on pickup, granting progress towards an inhaler charge. Oh my god. I've got enough for that, or one more slot. Can I sell junk? Have I got junk? Yes, I do. Okay. Insufficient bit. I've got 357 now. Okay. I've sold everything that I can sell. Everything else is stuff I need, right? I feel like. Yep. Bullets and stuff. Okay. Oh, medical 3 is what I need. Fuck. I just stole that. If I can get my medical up, which will obviously I'll be needing to do so. It's outside. Is this what we need inside, or? Nope. Okay, that building over there. How do I get up
Boy,
there?
take
Okay,
this
there we
terminal and trash it. That's it. I need
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over town hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
Yes, we should. Will this be done as stealing? Yes. I was to... It's not like it tells me if anyone's watching me. We're gonna see. Okay. I didn't see anyone
Yet you
able
see
to see me,
fit to
but...
keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each
CAI,
unauthorized
obviously a
act,
computer program.
you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No.
No,
Auntie.
Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good.
I knew where that was going.
See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void?
Excellent.
Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now, hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us.
What do you need?
But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he
Okay, you both got
proposes.
options.
Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Cool.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
I'm not an idiot, so no.
Splendid, because I'm not interested in hiring any more idiots. I'm looking for people of tact and vision and perspicacity.
No idea what that means.
I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
Okay, whisper to Niles. Think we can trust this guy?
Absolutely not.
Is this
I mean, I don't think I can trust him. Alright, fuck it. I'm trying to find someone here. Augustine.
Some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure. But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them with me, and we can brave them together.
I need to get into Vox Relay.
Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. But if you assist me, I promise to get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
I mean, he's not very trustworthy, is he?
Can't blame a body for wanting to practice, can you? Fine. I'll give it to you straight then. Angie may demand Carr and I do nothing. But for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst.
The Wipenfield's memories. Go to this ministry and receive the info.
One additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning, in my estimate.
Alright, I need to see what she's got to say, but I'll be back. Just pulls the gun
Watch out
out
for
like
that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
Wait, what? That was a notification of death. So the other place is outside. Let's go find her. See what she's got to say. Like, I think I bought 1 health pack, but that's it. I need to get more. I was hoping. How do I get up there? Okay, that works. Is this where it says she was? Someone. I mean, I stole. I assume someone saw me because I was in front of the door. That's my fault. I don't know if I'm going to get arrested right now. Hello. No? I mean, I'm not saying he's a copper, but where the fuck did it say to go?
Ectoplasm. Wait.
Hey, how you doing?
Heavens, Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me.
I just
sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes.
It said bounty, so I assumed. You seem a little jumpy.
Guess I should apologize for all that hullabaloo before. Just mistook you for another unfleshly manifestation.
Ghosts?
Look, I know how it sounds. Like I'm a few crabbles short of a hurt, but just hear me out. It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse late. Figured it for Emily, but when I asked her about it, she didn't know what I was talking about. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost them hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished.
Could they be hiding in one of the houses?
Knocked on doors, peeped a few windows, respectfully, mind you. And I ain't spied anything more exciting than a chair. But then, a being of pure information probably wouldn't linger on this plane any longer than necessary. Too tiresome.
That's how you describe a ghost? Pure information.
Well, maybe. I still don't know all the particulars yet. But it's one theory.
I'll help, but only to prove not strange.
I certainly won't say no to having a fresh set of lamps on the scene. Just
no worries.
Be careful. Hate to see you disappeared like that foodstuffs.
Okay. We've taken a mission. Don't know where the woman is. Know how to find her. 6:15. Oh. Engineering 3 apparently. So confused as to where the woman is. Yep. I understand how a map works. Can you zoom in? I'd like to see that, yes. Okay, that's the mission I just accepted, I assume? Give me this fucking thing. Okay, Devria's house. House with red trim and rounded windows. Find information. Seek assistance. Yep. House with red trim. That's got red trim. Messages. To De Vere's. You're about to report to your post in the information import and retrieval department. Yep. Members of the Protectorate is vital to the whole, no matter how seemingly small. Yep. Your recent irregular behaviour is overlooked due to exemplary work. In the long years prior to the invasion, I am not plagued by my predecessor's lack of character. It is incumbent upon me, following the report, that you heard espousing opinions similar to the precepts of the Traitors' Order. Pitchball incident. Sustain injuries in the course of a spirited match. Virtually all cases can be traced back to overindulgence. Okay.
Reed sure has some chic with the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
The door was open, so I just thought, oh shit. No man stealing from our house, that's fine. Well, hello. Hello. So, merge tracker. Okay, attempt to disable it. It's still producing a weak symbol. Excellent. Let's pick up the bracelet, the compass. Got the picture of something, I guess not. Messages. Lockwood. Your last missive stung me to my core. I can't believe you'd accuse me of such. I'm still in contact with Victor. The schism between the Protectorate and the Order is of no consequence to us. We are decidedly not whispering poison in each other's ear, and I can assure you the dark path you accuse us of going down is one of necessity, not choice. I never burdened you with the knowledge of the things I've done, what I've been forced to live with, but therein lies the rub. I find I can do so no longer. The time for action has come. Do you remember the cliffhanger ending of this? One way or another, I fear I am hurtling towards some inevitable conclusion. This is one thing I cannot allow, no matter the cost. Regardless, my time on Paradise Island is over. How can you say you never burdened me with what you've done? You may have never shared specifics, but that doesn't mean I don't feel your suffering, Augustine. The invasion of Paradise Island is driving us all to new levels of despair. Your last message has me fearing that it has pushed you to a place of madness. I'm begging you, forget that void-damned cereal and whatever it is you're planning, and please, please come see me before you do anything that cannot be undone. This ought to make you laugh. I am holed up in the Old Order Chapel. That remind me of better days with you.
Hold on, we haven't...
Sorry, there was mission logs.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me. Though I cannot say why.
How did you live?
Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
Does that mean she's lived for the last, 10 years? Oh, I thought she came out back in the day. I'm so confused. Alright, wait, still saying so. What are you saying? What else is missing? What did I miss? What the fuck? Journal. Search for any information left behind. You found a hidden terminal. Yes, I did that. Mission logs. Yes. Watch all of them to see if they include... Yeah, I did that. I fucking did that. Did I miss something? Read both of them. Return to route. Mission logs.
I did it. With the complete gulp, I can only keep... I thought my duties complete.
Highlighted.
Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth.
I don't know why she blew it up.
And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I?
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
I have no idea. I've seen many colleagues lose themselves to an obsession.
And how many of those colleagues went and blew up a space station on account of it? Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangula, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
I still don't understand why she fucking betrayed over Matt. I didn't realize she had that much of a reputation.
Y'all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
Must be after my time. I don't remember hearing her name.
Reckon so. Something might embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangula. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't.
I mean, she told me to my face.
Knows why she trusted the orders numbers.
Always ascribe to malice, even that which can be explained by incompetence.
Ain't cynical if it turns out true. DeVries was willing to sacrifice us. I have to know what for. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic, real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks.
I still don't know what it is. Religion has been used to control and manipulate for eons.
Done some good too. Even I can admit that not everyone following the plan is a fanatic. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue.
I mean, building up some kind of society, maybe roads, cool buildings like fucking cathedrals. Yeah, you've done some good things there. Otherwise, what's kept you going all these years? Hope for revenge.
Didn't even know DeVries was alive until she brought the satellite down. Until then, what kept me going was mostly training and stubbornness. And Val. But to your point, holding someone who's wronged you accountable for their actions ain't an act of vengeance. Some might call it justice.
True. I'm not so sure. There's a fine line
Whatever
between
name
the
you put
two.
to it, it'll feel damn good all the same.
I didn't like any of those
Whatever
answers.
her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly like.
We gotta find the lady. Want to talk to a lady. Alright, we got some steel bullets. Let's have a quick look. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, hang on. Revert. What was it before I needed? Was it like engineering tree or something? What was it? Oh, I only had 2. Bollocks. Supply! Except that. Okay. Fucking hell. 500 meters away is the next one. Where is that? Let me just look. Oh, is that it? I don't think that's it. Where is that? I don't understand. Acquire keys to unlock. Oh, the lockbox is up on the. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That's my fault. Okay, Savannah, former confidence, is hiding out in an abandoned chapel. Talk to her, may yield information. This is track down the missing foodstuffs. Those aren't anything, they're just telling me some shit. Okay. Let's do that. Still 300 meters away. What's this thing? Hello. It didn't say stealing, so I'm glad to take it. Right. I just wanted to look. 476 meters. It doesn't look like we can take any lavender and shit. You know, sometimes you'll get it for like stuff to build later. I do not have any spare health packs. That's unfortunate.
Let's keep your lamps lit. Might I have a word, Commander?
Now?
I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-Protectorate, a good man. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit. Brief one, of course.
I wouldn't mind meeting this friend of yours.
Not sure he'd still consider me such, but that's part and parcel of the reason I want to see him.
Oh, okay.
I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here, being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
Am I going to need to hold an electrical standards and safety course?
Much as I might love to jaw about that special interest of mine, this business with Zeb's got to come first.
It gives me the option of having, like, one of my skills. I'm going to take it. Any chance to be happy to see him?
Likely not. We didn't exactly leave off in a good way. Okay. Traded some hard words over promises I made and ought not have. After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting Protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my Directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the Protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Never would have guessed there was resistance to the Protectorate.
Resistance is a mite strong. Wasn't like he was part of some greater movement. He avoided speaking out of line, but he was already spinning up discontent by the time we met.
Okay. He was lucky to have an Earth Directorate
agent.
Not
sure he'd see it that way. Not anymore. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
Sometimes things don't turn out how you'd hope. That doesn't mean you're wrong to try.
Maybe. Easier to say that on the other side of winning, though, ain't it? Anyway.
Yeah.
Things weren't
the fuck is that massive creature behind
Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean light. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment.
Oh shit, he's been refreshed.
That's the last I heard of him. Till recent.
He probably doesn't even give a shit about you anymore. What are you hoping to get out of seeing him?
If it weren't for Zeb, I'd be in the ground. It's a debt I never properly repaid. Plus, I don't relish his last memory of me being a vanishing act. I owe him better. And since finding you, well, a lot feels possible now that didn't before.
No time like the present.
Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
We'll do that in a minute. That big old beast. Okay, 500 health points. Right, we're still... What are we doing? Let me just check. That's okay. I thought maybe it'd change the thing, but I turned around to talk to him, didn't I? So... That is the issue. It's like figuring out where the fuck you were and where you were going. There's a lot of games that'll give you that thing that it's like, push the button to make the shit active thing, and I'd rather do that, because at least then I know why I haven't done that. There's the church. Okay, getting stuck on a tiny little rock.
We're closed.
Where are you, bitch? Nah, bitch.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan.
You're a friend of Augustine, aren't you?
Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
And how are you going to do that?
That ain't something you ought to be concerning yourself about.
If you think I'm going to help you do what I think you're talking about, you are deluded.
I may be deluded, but you're lucky you ain't dead. Seeing how she seems partial to using her friends as victims.
Does she? It occurs to me that you have provided no proof of what you're accusing her of.
Why don't you take a long look at me?
Yep,
This is all because she betrayed us. Her team, her friends, even the one whose life she saved in Triangulum.
By the architect. You're Niles, aren't you? She mentioned you a few times, but refused to elaborate. All I knew was that she was fond of you, and that you were dead.
She was fond of me? Then why? Why would she try to kill me?
I can't say, but it
give a
may
shit
be
about you.
one of the things she anguished over. An anguish I fear finally overwhelmed her, and could likely be what's driven her to her present course of action.
What exactly is that present course of action?
I wish I knew. It's nothing good, I can tell you that. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor.
Who's Victor?
How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you?
Yeah.
Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me.
Did she ramble on about the Sentinels versus the Cult of Corporation?
Among other things. For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. It didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That and the invasion itself set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again. She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now.
Oh shit. I thought you meant when she was 7.
Didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or worse.
What is this schism thing?
The Order used to be part of the Protectorate. For most of my life, they seemed one and the same. But soon after the invasion, the Order renounced them as no longer fit to lead. They said they'd lost their way, and worse, were in violation of the grand plan. Suddenly, something we'd been told was the ultimate truth our whole life was deemed heresy. We were told to believe in the paradigm instead, which seemed an awful lot like the same plan, worded in a way that made the Protectorate themselves the ultimate truth.
And you all just want
We are trained from birth to believe anything they tell us. When the alternatives are death or having them forcibly recalibrate your gray matter, it is surprisingly easy.
How'd you meet?
We became friends when she... Well, she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know to watch every last word we say. For some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an arbiter. And she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Void, I don't think anyone could. We all
part of the
were,
order?
originally, before the schism. But she
Just a bit
never
moving
gave
on.
it up, even when it became illegal to even mention their name. Which was surprising with how angry she seemed to be getting with them, even as she was deep into scheming with Victor and the others. She even continued to sign her messages, "See you in the equation." It's all so confusing.
Alright, that's all fascinating. How do I find her before she does
I
something
know
drastic?
I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still hope for her.
She blew us all up? I'll see what she has to say to
That's
herself.
all I can ask.
Alright, let's move on. Not saying I'm actually going to save her. I didn't want to definitively go, I'm going to kill her just in case. Oh, where are we? Yep. That is reuniting Niles and Zebulon. Yeah, we just said about that. What's the other one? The lockbox. Where is that? Okay, so is that one? Yep. What is that one? Infiltrate Vox Relay. I still didn't find that woman. Fast travel. Like, the woman said, come see me, right? So I expected it to tell me who she is. We'll go see that. Yeah, I want to... That's what I want. A fucking... Just want some kind of thing to say, yes, it's this way. I don't even know how I'm supposed to get there. Whether or not go around to the right or through to the left. Am I supposed to take a bike? What?
Confronting threat.
Yeah, I saw it after I ran. Oh, fuck off. Seriously? I thought maybe I could jump up this and then... No. You shooting her? The beast? My god. I'm like, where is the right turn? I don't think this is gonna live. Yep, that happened. When is the war at least? Did it live? Did it die? It looks like I died. You have drowned. Good to know. I have no idea how to get to this guy's place. I was thinking there might be a bike or something or a car, but... See shit. Yep, okay. Tune the wireless. What the fuck's that? Well, there was some shit there. Is there a wireless? I don't see a radio anywhere. Okay, weird. Right. Let's have a look. Just closer. So we went the other way, didn't we? Let's maybe try this way on a lower thingy? I don't know. We went to the left didn't work, the left we died. Let's try this way. I think I can get past the mountains here and then there'll be a left. Could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't bought any bullets yet. I had 100 before, I've now got 88. And then whatever's in my clip, so reasonable. I wonder if I go one of these places is going to be like a fast travel spot. Some dudes.
Word is Milver Street is ordering a watch on the Protectorate survivors in Westport. Wants any changes reported.
Okay.
I hate that kind of work. It always sounds like so much effort. That kind of thing ain't even on my contract. Milver Street is offering.
Same tune, the wireless. I don't know where the wireless is. We lost some health doing that.
Physiological cues indicate acute cantankerousness in nearby armed guards. A stealthy approach is
suggested.
Oh, he's got a skull. Yeah. I'm gone. Oh,
let me know when you need a
oh, they're
distraction.
everywhere. Oh, they're everywhere. And I'm just doing through. I didn't realise. I didn't know. They keep porting to me, it seems, so that's good. I haven't got any health packs or nothing, so it's worrisome that I have to buy them all. There we go, Westport discovered. That was an enemy. That's a bunch of enemies. I'm just running. Fuck them, fuck it, fuck it.
Oh, I haven't felt this high strung. Howdy, Zed.
Hey, how you doing,
Has
baby?
my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared?
Well, he
I
sounds
must say
angry.
you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Introduce me to your friend, Niles.
Zed, this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
We're working together to save Arcadia. A cause I assume you'd support.
That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
Sound like
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
What do you need, baby?
My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her!
Oh,
You
shit.
there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
Maybe you'd like to rethink his
I
offer
knew
of help?
something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zed?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously,
Well, I need to go there
something's
too.
gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board.
Gladly.
Please.
I'm in if now.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
I haven't waited to reach the Vox station yet, so it might be
Then
some
let's
time.
hope the ship also takes its time arriving, and that my friend's pain threshold withstands any attempts to soften them up for the consul.
Maybe I should have taken care of that first.
I'll
I have some
answer what
questions
I
before I
can.
go. How did you end up a
If
rebel
you must
fighter?
know, it was my sister. A neighbor reported her for some misconduct, and she was taken to be refreshed. I never heard what her alleged crime was meant to be. The woman
Wow.
who returned was nigh unrecognizable. The injustice of it rattled me.
Understandable.
And once I began to look into what had happened, the more discomfort I felt. Then I met Niles. He told me the truth about other colonies. Made Arcadia feel so small, claustrophobic, repressive. And my smoldering resentments became a full conflagration.
Alright.
Stop there.
Got your stint.
I know what you would ask, but I've done my best to put that unpleasant experience behind me. Please respect my wish to avoid reopening closed wounds.
I just thought maybe you'd give us some information. Okay. Gotta be around the other side, have you? It's a little bit annoying. Oh. I bypass jump, which you don't have. Okay. Yes! I'm a thief! I'm a thief! Jesus fucking Christ. We zoom out there, they want us to go there, but we can't do that yet. We need to journal that, right? So we've done those. Seek assistance to infiltrating. Yeah, I understand that. But you don't tell me who to go to, do you? I mean, there's that. Does that give me a map thing? No, it doesn't, but I'll fast travel. They're out in the middle of nowhere, so any chance of fast travel is great. What I want is to see the woman and figure out where the fuck she is. Quest, there you go. Fucking fly, I can never get it. Right, they're all completed, so this... The map, are you gonna give me anything? You're not. So you don't tell me where the woman is. Right, just... There's the fast travel spots. There's the vending machine. Save subversives, which they're right outside, which is fine. Like, I'd like to know where the lady is, and I don't know where she is.
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized
Assume the store is locked if it's red? Yes, it is.
The native
I inhale so much dust.
I think. Ain't nothing else.
Glad the wireless told me that I'm happy and everything's splendid. I was tempted to feel sad after the ocean flooded.
The wireless said...
Did you have mental refreshment? Because you sound crazy. Okay, barge shot. Maintenance log. Okay. Sorry about it being contaminated. I didn't read it properly, so that's probably my fault. It's probably like, if you sneak through the back, you can get in and fix the toilet or some shit like that.
I was sad for a moment because my house got submerged in the flooding.
I was wondering who was going to come up with stone. Okay, nothing there. We got something here.
Right
Medical
now,
center.
the Paradigm needs our houses underwater. Hopefully it'll need them dry again someday, but until then, it's a short swim down to your possession.
I just saw a mentally refreshed subject. It's not saying stealing, so... But we're taking it.
Word on the wireless is that Auntie's choice is years behind us sociologically. So, they've started the war to grab any part of the paradigm.
You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle.
What's the void?
You haven't heard?
here?
When Antes invaded, they broke the seawall. Flooded nearly half the town below, where most of the domiciles were. A number of our subjects drowned. Others got concussed, or even crushed. A few were electrocuted or exposed to caustics. Took a while for our water purifier to catch up, so some drank tainted water, which is not good for you at all. I'm glad it's working again. All right.
Damn shame. Okay. Where the fuck am I? Because I was straight in the little weird lab thing, so I assumed... This one's open, don't look. Nothing to collect, anything. I see the light around it and I'm like, yeah, it's on. No, it's not. 'Twas a lie. Absolutely nothing in this room.
Greetings. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to Protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
I see you found that using retaining walls to hold back an ocean really ends well.
I beg to differ. Those walls have stood for over a century and would easily have stood for another, were it not for Auntie's greed and envy and explosives.
Chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem. The native flora.
They're both bad. Just staying in the ruins of your city to show them.
That is unlikely, as they are too ignorant to see our obvious superiority. Our society was built from the bedrock up, through the vision of our matriarch. Due to her genius, the structure of our society is perfect, planned down to the last subject. We all work as a unified whole for the betterment of all. Unlike those corporate colonies, where it's every person for themselves.
Okay. Perfect structure for the rich, maybe. I doubt the lower classes are so
How
perfect.
dare you? The lower classes, as you call them, are the very heart of our society. There's naught to complain of. Why, we've even eradicated the drudgery of manual labor through our perfection of auto-mechanical technology. That brings me to a matter I'd like to discuss with you, actually. I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, auto-mech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
What if they want to make them thingy ones, though? It would only take a few variable gears and essential motivators to save.
We are of like minds. We lack not the skill to do so. Our wily chief mechanist can reprogram the mech, but not without parts. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts.
Where are said parts?
Oh, you failed to hear the loudspeakers on the way in? The announcement we're obliged to repeat incessantly. Well, allow me to paraphrase. Protectorate law finds us guilty of treason on account of letting Westport fall prey to Auntie's choice saboteurs.
Seriously? It seems unnecessarily
These fine and decent folk don't deserve having their lives thrown away on account of my failures. If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs reprogrammed to repair and rebuild, the arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such. Hence my use of the term reasonable facsimile.
Off the towns underwater.
I owe it to every single person here to try.
Let's negotiate my
What
fee.
sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine we have much you need.
Money, money, money! Intimate knowledge of the law.
Difficult place to saunter into. Station's off limits to anyone without the highest security clearance. For anyone lacking reason to be there, it's assured suicide. In exchange for the auto-mech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in.
I don't know whether it's just...
Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. At least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here.
Well, it sounds like I'm facing imminent death.
Farewell now.
I have to go get whatever the fuck that is. Okay. Probably gonna have to make deals with about 5 or 6 people, so maybe I should have made deals with them in the first place. The main guy, the first guy. Not the main guy. That is the thing. OPN lady. All these could have information on the computers, they might not. I'm just gonna collect what I can. Good to have juice and stuff. I've got 2 fucking health packs now, that's good. Still like, go to the box relay. I can't, can I? It wasn't a third, but there's about... Thought my boys were being shot at now. Just these, like, cleaning the floor or something. Still need to find out a way into the box relay.
Easier if he'd been assigned to it. Originally. If that generator goes, this town's finished.
Don't sound good.
May the Sovereign guide you. Prudence dictates. We cherish all we have. And
I mean, I've obviously got to find the fucking woman. I don't know where she is.
Sabotage and/or manipulative indoctrinatory falsehood.
Almost missed the
I'm so confused. I came to this town, I started on the left, I went round, I went into there, I did that, and then that's it. What about these buildings over here? How do I get to them? 78 meters, we're not inside this, right? So it's lower down here, is that the sitch? Yes.
You are dying, which is not advised at this time.
Fucking dying. Dying? Oh, okay, that building's destroyed. I mean, I like to find free stuff, sure. Stuff. I think all these buildings are destroyed, though. And there's a couple of dead bodies. Forgot about the creatures. Okay, let's move back up there. If we can. I don't think we can. Okay. We can't climb up there, for one. There are monsters, which is fine. It's fine. Doesn't really look like much in the town, does there? There's some buildings over there. Right. Seek assistance, yes. He may be able to help me. That one may be able to help me. Is there not? There was a woman? There was a fucking black woman? Where is she? Is she definitely not in this town? She could be down here, I suppose. What's in the side? Nothing on this side. There's some buildings over there, but does she live over there? I don't even know what her name is. I can't remember what her name is. Didn't even go, who's the black lady?
how empty are the lives of anti-subjects that they need to rely on consumerism to find meaning.
Like we've got to figure out a way to get into Vox Station before we can go to Vox Station. Simple as that. I'll be honest, I was hoping I would catch that on the way down. Oh, I've just drowned. You can't swim. You can't fucking swim, you fucking idiot. I'd forgotten. I'm so used to being able to swim in games, so I'm just like, yeah. Gotta remember, it's like Red Dead Redemption 1, Red Dead Redemption 1.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate.
Okay, so if I can't swim at all, there's no way to get over there to that island anyway, is there? No. I mean, the other dude said he'd help me, but I don't know. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it right here. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.